All right, welcome back to the lake. As you can see, the wave action is much different from what it was the other day. Everything's nice and calm. The water's still cold. We walked out here and our first target was a nickel. So we're off to a decent start. At least it wasn't junk. All right, and we're gonna keep digging around, see what we can find. Yeah, I thought we was gonna have a decent target. Sounded like another nickel, but it ended up being a metal cap, like a gas can or something like that. Yeah, no idea. Well, at least it's a good knife. Somebody must have had a sheath or something that slipped out of it down there in the sand, good enough to slice a foot wide open. But I like it. Let me see if I can find a sheath for it. I'll keep it for myself. But yep, might have been down there a little bit. It's got a little bit of black stain on the blade. I'm just surprised nobody got their foot sliced open on this out here in the sand. BIWA Foltz Design. Yep. Nice little piece. Definitely can use it. This has been there for a long time. It's a little butterfly. The paint and all done wore off of it. White glass beads with an iron thing in it. Hinges right there in the middle. Earring. It was iron. Had been there for a long time. Alright, let's keep pressing on. Alright, so let's see if he pops back up. We're playing hide and seek with an alligator out here. He's probably about 10-15 feet from me. But he go down. You see him? There he is. He popped up right there. He keeps his distance, 30-40 feet. You know better. He's only about a little 3 or 4 footer, so no threat over here with that. I get more scared of the snakes than what I get scared of an alligator. So alligator know he can't overpower you. No big deal. Just another big lizard. Well, we were talking about alligators a little while ago, so I ended up getting this. An alligator tooth with an alligator on it. Looks like a silver setting. Either silver or stainless steel, but it's probably silver. I mean, look at that. It's a little alligator with an alligator tooth. Ain't that something? You got some glue sticking out of it right there. Hot glue or something. I can probably trim that off. It feels kind of mushy. That's pretty cool. I might put that on my chain. Yeah. A little alligator with an alligator tooth. That's cool. What they gave me? Let me see. Give me a scratchy tone. Give me a 12 for one. It's probably stainless. So give me a 12 to a 48. It's scratchy. But that's pretty neat. Well, we have done it. I don't know if it's tungsten carbide or if it's stainless steel. I can't see a mark inside yet. It's got a little water and the glare is kind of bugging me. But we've done it. I think it gave me, let me see. It was in the 20s. So it gave me 21. So it's probably tungsten carbide or stainless. But we're in the area right here where we usually don't hunt behind these trees because people don't come out here, but evidently they might have got washed up from out there in the deep, you know, with the wave action. But it wasn't that deep. It wasn't that deep at all. But yeah, done it again. Cool. Got us one. Now we got us a rosy dime on this one. 10-cent richer. We're gonna keep on going. People over there kind of scared that little 3-foot alligator. Ain't let the kids in the water, but they don't pose no threat to nobody. You can't overpower nothing out here. You're too small. So yeah, these people ain't nobody that way. These people out here, they're scared of that alligator. But it's all good. He'll get on out of the way. Yeah, we got another nickel for the piggy bank. A couple coins here. I didn't get on camera, but they got a few here. It's kind of a trashy area, but it's an area that I really don't hunt. because I know it's trashy, but seems to be doing pretty good. All right. Now we can add a little bit to the fishing tackle. This is a stainless steel pin with the brass swivel. Yep. A little Indiana blade on it. Nothing crazy. Beetle spin. Yeah, stuff like this could be very bad on a foot. It's got enough point on it to send you to the hospital for a tetanus shot. Definitely not good. I'm getting a few dimes right here. I picked up one. This is number 2, and I think they got another one here. So see the dime or a silver ring, giving me that good sweet tone. 80-81. It's kind of hard to get to. They got a few rocks down there, a few roots, clay mud. So it's really not that easy just to get or wash a scoop. And the last scoop I had, I didn't know I had a dime in it. So nothing in this one. I got my toes on it where it goes at, so we're gonna see. Maybe we can catch it on this scoop. That thing must be deeper. Doesn't sound like it wants to come out. Yep, nothing on that one. I had one fool me a while ago. I thought it was a dime. It ended up being a bottle cap that was rusted up and flat. But I should be able to get it out of here. All right, well, let me get with the pinpointer because evidently I'm just missing it. Get right back to you. Yep, and there's our last dime. That thing was pretty good ways down there. Either that or I kept pushing it down every time I'd make a scoop, but finally come out. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it off on an aluminum bottle cap. I thought it was a dime. Picked up a dime just before it, right next to it. Thought it was a dime. But nope, aluminum bottle cap. Okay, we'll catch you at home on the wrap up. I said we was gonna catch it on the wrap up, but after we recover this quarter, and then we're gonna wrap it up. And this will be the last signal for the day, so I can end it off on a good note. If I can get it in the scoop the first time. Yep, almost impossible. You can't really visual where you see underneath this muddy water. I got a good idea about where it's at, so we'll move the scoop over a little bit and we'll try it again. Maybe we'll get it. It's quite embarrassing, you know. Quite embarrassing to not get it in the scoop. The scoop is narrow. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna get it with the pinpointer because we're just moving it around now. I'll give y'all something to watch. Nothing in there. Okay. Maybe third or fourth time's a charm. I'm not sure. There's a piece of concrete down there too, so it's probably trapped in that concrete. No telling. We'll see. Yeah. We're getting some different squeals now, so. And still no quarter in this here scoop. I know it's down there. Okay, so we're gonna get it with the pinpointer. Darn it. Yep, we got it with the pinpointer. That's what it was. It was right next to that piece of concrete down there. I couldn't grab it with the scoop. But yeah, another quarter. Another one for the piggy bank. All right. Now we'll see you at home on the wrap up. Well, welcome back, everyone. It's a little wrap up after our hunt. So as you seen in the video, we got the knife. That was one of the first things that we got out there. It's a I'm not sure what that, I can't think of what that name is on there. CRKT. I know it's a good name brand knife. I got a couple of them. That's different styles made by the same manufacturer. But when you're walking out there on the sand, knee-deep water, and you come across something like this, man, you poke that in your foot, get cut wide open on that, and ain't nothing nice. We got an old rusty fish hook with a bullet weight on it. We got a little Indiana blade here, brass, with a little deal for a spinnerbait. It had an old earring. It's a butterfly. Looked like all the paints and wore off of it. I don't know if it's supposed to be white or what. The little limbs on it is iron, so it came up as a wonky signal. So we ended up having 2 quarters, 6 nickels, 6 pennies, and 6 dimes. Too bad we couldn't get 6 quarters. That'd have been crazy. 6, 6, and 6, and 6. But anyway, then we ended up coming across a little alligator tooth. It's an actual alligator tooth. And let me put on a little bit of a light here. See if I can get a little bit more light spread on that. The little alligator on top of it there is for the top of the pendant. I haven't attempted this yet. Nope, it won't let me zoom in on the camera. This one is a little alligator on top of an alligator tooth. But it's a pretty crazy little thing. I wasn't expecting something like that. When I first dug it up, I thought it was a piece of trash or something. I had to look at it good. But that's what it is. It's a pendant with a little alligator on top of an alligator tooth. And then our best find, besides the knife, was the ring. I'm not sure if it's stainless or tungsten. I'll have to look inside of it there and see if I can find something in the band. But judging by the shine of it, and it's not scratched, usually tungsten is pretty nice and bright on the inside like that. So I'm thinking it may be tungsten carbide. But we'll definitely look at it and see and get it figured up. All right, well, that's going to be our little wrap up for our after hunt today. We're going to try to make some videos like this when we get off of work in the afternoon. We get off at 4:30 p.m. and then we go to the local lake out there. And that's just an abundant of area and so many targets to dig out there. It's crazy. There's no telling what you're going to find at that place. Some targets are kind of deep. You got to work for them a little bit. They're down in the hard gravel under the sand or the clay mud. But yeah, I mean, that's where the alligator tooth was. It was kind of deep, so evidently it's been lost for a little while. But that is a 100% authentic, real alligator tooth that's stuck in that little pendant. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Anyway, but we're gonna continue to make a few videos when we get off of work, and as we do, we'll bring them to you. All right, y'all have a great afternoon, or a night, or day, or whatever it may be whenever you watch this, and thank you for watching.